Hi, everybody. After last week's video of Malta, where I was making cultural comments about Maltese culture, I was really happy to hear from one of my followers that they really appreciated that. It made me think, why don't I make some cultural comments this week about another culture nearby, equally affected by the sea? And it made me think of Portugal, one of my favorite cultures. I remember very fondly a wonderful, warm, and sunny afternoon in Lisbon when I was having a lunch of grilled sardines, and I was visited upon by what I was sure to be all of the cats of Lisbon at my feet, waiting for me to finish my meal. That night, I also remember going to listen to the magnificent, mournful sounds of fado, Portugal's indigenous music. And this music reminded me of something really important that I think we have to understand about Portuguese culture, whether we're just visiting or whether we're doing business there. And that is this concept of saudade, which is a a poignant longing, a melancholy, but a sweet melancholy, based on memories of things and people that may no longer be with us. The Portuguese were one of the early Europeans to cross the ocean, and their maritime tradition of dealing with the sea, it really affects the creation of the culture. This idea that fishermen could go out and never come back because of the sea, made dealing with uncertainty a fact of Portuguese culture. And this idea of dealing with uncertainty is represented in the fado, of maybe having people, husbands and wives, not returning from journeys across the ocean. It's also reflected in how we do business in Portugal, because uncertainty is such a fact of life. The idea that we need to provide lots and lots of information before we can expect people to make decisions. And business deals are going to take a long time. So keep that in mind when you're doing business in Portugal, and also keep the idea in mind of uncertainty and saudade, and know that at the end of the day, when you're having that meal of sardines or any wonderful Portuguese dish, and you have that glass of Portuguese port, always think of saúde, which is cheers.